Hey, Subnauticans! Welcome back to Subnautica Part 2 of Getting Started. I did a video a little while ago to get this on the go, and I kind of, made a few mistakes. So I figured, well, stuff it, I will try and do another one to actually get it right this time around. Now, just to let you know, I've already uh, done most of it already to find the parts that we need. So I'm just going to show you an idea of what we do. We will be needing the rebreather. Uh, During the game, on the last video, the radiation suit turned up because the aurora blew up. And we collected the compass, we collected the gravity trap, the beacon, the motor pool, the mobile vehicle bay, and the seaglide. These are the items I'm going to quickly show you where to find. It's actually really quite simple. We will just quickly climb up. Now, as you can see from the base, we can see the shell. So if we head literally over to the shell, I think the torches run out. By the way, just in case you don't know, if you press the E, it removes what's in your hands. On the keyboard, I can't remember clearly what it is on the PlayStation, but we are at ground point 0. Now, if we are on the shell, we've got the aurora here. Roughly close to where we are, around this area here. As you can see, slightly to our right, there is a small piece of wreckage. As you can see, you've got stuff on the floor, little piece of wreckage here. You've got this piece of hull hanging over the edge. Here you will find plenty of stuff. You will find, keep your eyes open, you will find the gravity trap, you will find some of the seaglide, and so on and so on and so on. And a few other little bits and pieces you can scan, like this. If we carry on, we've got this lot here. As you can see, we've got the reeds there, so if we kind of just head slightly over, keep them to our right, you will see more wreckage as well, and this little archway. If we head slightly over here more, you will eventually start seeing some more bits and pieces for us to collect. You will see this little water area. We want to avoid going over there where it's the red kelp area, and head more up here, and you will start seeing more wreckage. In this wreckage area here, if you anything you couldn't find from the seaglide, you will find the beacon here as well, more of the seaglide here, possibly more gravity trap stuff here as well. Remember to have a good scan around just to make sure, and sometimes these things are a little bit further away from the wreckage than you expect, but nonetheless, there we go. I will just quickly jump into here now. Remember, you got beacon manager. You most likely already have it lit up. Get some oxygen. We will be, if we follow this beacon. Now I've highlighted it up, it's just over there. Now, the good thing with Life Pod 3 is it has the compass in it, which is going to be another major needed part for us getting started, especially when we get into part 3 of getting setting up, where we will be heading more into the red kelp area. That is to say, if you have a look around, there is loads of gravity traps from that last place. More wreckages, more boxes, more hull fragments, more gravity traps. It is literally an abundance here. We've even got more seaglide to get some more oxygen. And we will go back down again. Literally the gravity traps are in abundance. There is so many of them, you just can't do nothing with them. More seaglide. So we carry on heading towards Life Pod 3, stay close to the ground. And we will be heading through this area here now. Unfortunately, I have run out of batteries and I can't use my torch anymore. but that's fine because we get to life pod 3. You may find a couple of bits on the outside, but it's very unlikely. Not really going to find any creatures that attack you. The usual ones in the green kelp area. Inside life pod 3, right about there, you will find a PDA that will give you some information about the people that were in it, and you find this box here which will give you the compass. So once we have the compass, we can have that as well. We come up to the surface and we need to look for the aurora, and if we turn our back to the aurora and sort of head in this direction, where's our base? Our base is there, so kind of just sort of slightly to the right of our base. We head down. You can, whilst we're going that direction, we can quickly scan across the floor, just to see if there's anything we can pick up along route, but it shouldn't be too much. We will eventually come up to a red kelp area like this, so we need to come down and follow this down. As we follow this along its edge, we're kind of in the middle of 2 sets of these green weed things, and you will see plenty of fish and stuff. Keep your eyes on, because this area contains quite a lot of pretty much everything as well. But what we are looking for whilst we're here is some wreckage, some big parts of the ship that have landed. You should get some just up ahead of us. Now bear in mind that we are quite deep, or we're about to go quite deep. Once you go below 100 miles an hour, because we haven't quite got the rebreather yet, your oxygen levels will go down rather quickly. But in here you will have boxes with stuff in it. You will find fragments for the scanner room. You will have fragments for the bioreactor chamber, and so on, and stuff like that. Better go get some more oxygen. You'll find even the seamoth, which is what one of the things we're mainly here for. But one of the other things we're after here, whilst we can, is to get the scans for the laser cutter. Figured we might as well get that while we can. Mostly because once we've got it, we can then hurry up. We can move on to the next part of the game, and we'll head to one of the islands after this. But for the moment, like I say, it's worth checking out. Once we've got to this, if we sort of bank to a right slightly, and we can head a bit more over here, and we will eventually come across more wreckage. There is quite a lot of it here, and if we scan around here, like you can see, you'll have parts of the scanner room. You will need all these parts scanned. You will have this here. You can actually go into these. Some of these you have to cut open. Some of these you can actually just walk in, sort of force the door open, and you'll have boxes that'll have supplies in for you. The battery charger, which is going to be something you will need. But whilst you're doing this and you're inside these buildings, please be a bit cautious. Propulsion cannon, laser cutter, and we will quickly go out and get some oxygen, because we are in desperate need, and I'm really hoping I survive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hopefully I can make it. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna die, which means we need to start again. Oh, look at that. That's close. And we head back down again. Like I say, whilst we're here, like I said, there's plenty of areas around here. Just literally do a surface scan if you can. You'll get most of the parts that you need for things around here. As you can see, there's a part of it all just there. And this is a part of the scanner room, which you will be needing. And we can quickly swim back in here just for a quick moment. Open the door. Have a quick look around in here. Be rather quick. We've got tables and chairs, and these are mostly decorative things. I mean, keep your eyes open. You'll find bins and all sorts of things. More of the battery charger, more of the scanner room. You'll find as you swim around this area, you will also find quite a lot of the seamoth as well, which, whilst we're here, is probably worth getting and enjoying. The quicker we get the seamoth, as you can see, there's another piece. Back up to the water surface again. I mean, you can make the rebreather as soon as possible. If you're in the basin, you find that you've already got it. It will help you go swimming a little bit deeper. I haven't. I was more interested in trying to get out here and show you where things are. As you can see roughly where we are, there's the base, there's the Aurora, and the shell is probably just behind this big whale thing, which are truly amazing creatures. Surprisingly, they're so high. But like I was saying, there is plenty here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
As we swim back down again, we should see plenty of parts. There seems to be kind of a large amount of wreckage around this area. It is worth taking a little bit of time around here. Like I say, there is plenty of things to scan, and you will pretty much find the seamoth here scattered around the place. I have already scanned this area. Unfortunately, I did it in the last video that I kind of made a few mistakes, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. We go some more wreckage over here. Like I say, there are plenty of wreckage around this area, and where there's wreckage, there's parts to do everything that you need. And pretty much, you will find the laser cutter here, so try not to leave this area until you have it. And so on. And then what we will do is, once you've got the seamoth and the laser cutter from here, then we will finally end with getting pieces to the motor pool. Or the mobile vehicle bay, should I say. Not the motor pool, the mobile vehicle bay. I'll show you roughly whereabouts that is. It's quite easy to find. It's just a bit frustrating because it's all in the crates. If we start heading back towards our base, we head down into where all these green reeds are. If you scan around these green reeds area, you will find quite a number of random boxes floating, sort of bedded on the base. Pretty much, they will be the ones that they will have the mobile vehicle bay within them. Just take a bit of time. You're not too deep, so you're doing all right. It's pretty easy going. There's nothing really massively aggressive in here. A few little creatures that will take a little bit of a nip at you from time to time. It's mostly just a case of avoiding them. Threat level here is still pretty minimal. But look, like I see here, look, see, mobile vehicle bay. You can scan it. As I've already got it, it won't give it to me again, but it will turn it into materials for me. But you scan around here, I think you need 2 or 3 pieces of it. Pretty much. and you'll have the mobile vehicle bay, and that will be pretty much everything you need to get started. I won't go through making everything because I'm sure by now you should have a pretty firm grip of that side of things. Like I say, just scan around, stay within the read. You will see another box there,
30 seconds.
mobile vehicle bay, and that will be that done. So remember, don't leave the wreckage area. If you follow the path I've just taken, it will get you the sea glider, the beacon, and gravity trap, and then shoot over to the life pod to pick up on any extra bits and pieces you need. Then from the life pod, head over to the red kelp area, scan as much as you can. Try not to focus too much on going in and out of the wreckage because you're going to be needing to do that anyway when you've got the laser cutter. And then from there, circle back around, back towards your base. Check out these reeds. There's loads of them around, and you normally find the mobile vehicle bay tucked away in amongst it all. Then we head back to our base, get a bit of on the go. I will just show you something when I do get back to the base before I end this video and keep it short and sweet. And hoping that you'll enjoy it and you've pretty much got a good route to take to get you through the game. And whilst we're here, let's grab some food whilst I think about it. Like I say, number one rule, always collect water when you can. Press the E to clear your hand, as we are starting to get a bit hungry. But here we go, back at the base. Now, here's my gravity trap. This is the gravity trap. This is why I said it would be a handy thing to have at the beginning of the game. Basically, it attracts everything that's close to it, which is most of the time fish. So when you're starting the game, it's good for food and water. It does collect them all for you, and it continuously collects them all for you, and it makes it easier for you to grab them as well. And when you get your bioreactor up and running, which is also something that you'll get in the red kelp area as well, it will make good bio material for you to put in it for you to run your power station power on, along with
Oxygen.
some solar panels. So in the long run, basically what we've just collected around here would be the gravity trap. We should have collected the beacon, the seaglide from the first 3 locations, the mobile vehicle bay you should have collected in the green weed area, pretty easy to find there. We should have collected the compass from life pod 3, which is great. Somewhere along the game, the radiation suit would have turned up once the Aurora had blown up and the radiation level was higher. The problem with the radiation suit is it's really handy. It will help you go on to the Aurora, and which is good. I wouldn't really go on there until you have the propulsion cannon, the laser cutter, and probably take about 10 fire extinguishers with you. I like the propulsion cannon because there's these crab things on there that it just constantly just get on your case, and you can grab them with the propulsion cannon and launch them out into sea, and then they stop bothering you. You will need the laser cutter to cut open doors, and the repair tool as well, to repair things on there. When you do get into there, you will need to repair the Aurora, so the radiation level will stop and you won't need to wear the radiation suit anymore. You'll be able to get the prawn suit plans as well, and loads of other stuff and some gimmicky stuff and loads of things to scan. Some bits and pieces for your seamoth as well. And if you didn't get the seamoth in the red kelp area, you will be able to get the seamoth inside there as well. Hopefully you would have got it before that. But like I say, enjoy making, get this out. Like I said, put it outside so you can start collecting your fish. make yourself a beacon and stick one inside the shell at 0 point, so that the next video we are fully up and running. Make your mobile vehicle bay, which will enable you to make a seamoth. Get your seaglide on the go, and your compass, and your radiation suit, and whatever else. And what we will do next is we will, and you should have got the plans for, while I think about it, we've got the propulsion cannon, the laser cutter. Hopefully if you scan them areas, I'm going to go back there to finish them off. You will get both of them to finished off, and we can get everything that you can made. Spend a bit of time. I will have all them made by the time the next video comes out, but we shall be heading to the islands to collect stuff to start making your base and get some basic materials, diamonds and things like that. And we will go to one of the islands. No, we'll go both the islands. I think, yeah, we'll do a speed visit into both the islands and what we can get from there, and so we can start building our base. Anyway, I shall leave that there, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope this part 2 video actually works out well for you. I hope you find everything that I've explained. The quicker we get this part done, the quicker we can move on, and we'll go visit the islands and get the laser cutter built, and then maybe I will head into the Aurora. I personally think that you probably would be left to yourselves to do that one, because it is kind of a part of the storyline. I don't really want to destroy that, but I might pay a visit in there quickly just to give you a quick update on it. But we definitely will be visiting the 2 islands, maybe the 2 islands and the Aurora. Might be able to fit all 3 on the one video. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me the big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to get the updated part of it all. And yeah, other than that, peace out, guys, and I will see you in the next update. Thank you for watching.